1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out there. Everett, Nazareno, Alton, Cami, Lewis, Silvero, and Corey. Race number 18. Come back out, Marshall. Thanks.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 19 right here. A2 for Usgt. Take one more lap if you need.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All of our corner marshals, make sure everybody's out there. Starting our twos. Our A2s coming down right here, guys. You win A1 and then you win A2. You sit out that A3.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I believe Arthur was our winner of A1 right here, guys. Let's go ahead and close the back straightaway and line them up. Down
Less than 5.
Guys, let's go ahead and close the back straightaway. Let's line them up. It's going to be Arthur Knight at the number 1, John Hicks at the number 2, Dominic Garza at the number 3, Nelson Cortez at the number 4, Angel Fernan at the number 5, Nick Pantana at the number 6, Devin Picton at the number 7, Juan Avatia at the number 8, Gonzo at the number 9, Narb, you're going to line up at the number 10, Vagard Shukin at the 10, and Ong at the 11. Sure. Yep, we got a call for time.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Add a minute here to the timer here. Grace period has been called, guys. All right, 11 cars are out there. We're good to go. Corner marshals, please pay attention. Good luck to these drivers. Usgt A2, we're going racing in less than 5. Off and running. Nice and smooth, guys. Work together out there on the course. Arthur out in front. John Hicks in second. Big battle here for the 2 spot down the back straightaway. So Arthur, our winner from A number 1, leading the way here early in A2. Purple car getting squirrely and ends up upside down. We are clear. Dominic Garza and Amatia followed by Pantana and Picton to round out the top 5. Battling through the center of the course here for the 2 spots. Coming across the start finish line. Garza in second. Pantana now in third. John Hicks rounding out the top 5. Picton in fourth. Pantana in third. Garza in second. It's Arthur Knight at the point. Watching the start finish line. Caution of the start finish line. Caution of the start finish line. Keep going, Narb. I'll add the lap the next time by. All right, we got one off the track over here, guys. Caution coming onto the straightaway. Go low. Caution coming onto the straightaway. Go low. Pick it up. 130 in, 330 left to go, guys. 130 in, 330 left. We got 2 off the track now. Arthur, Dominic, and Devin, our top 3. Devin in third, John in fourth, Nelson in fifth, Angel in sixth, Gonzo in seventh, Narb in the 8th spot, Brett in 9th. Trouble for Narb in the middle. We are clear. Race leader Arthur Knight in the white and orange. Right across the start finish line here. Looking to go 2 for 2 with 3 minutes left to go. Top qualifier winner from A1 leading here in A2. Garza in the 2nd spot. Here comes John Hicks. Hicks in that light blue in the 3 spot. Got picked in right behind him as they head down the back straightaways. Good 3-way battle for the 2 spots. Trouble on the back straightaway, go low. Trouble on the back straightaway, go low. Caution on the back straightaway, go low. Caution on the back straightaway. Caution on the back straightaway and clear. Not yellow and red cutting right into that battle for third between Hicks and Picton. Hicks across the start finish line, Picton across the start finish line. They are separated by 7/10 for the third spot. So triple main events, essentially you get one throw out here, your best two count. Arthur Knight out in front, Dominic Garza in second, and John Hicks in the third position. Followed by Picton and Cortez to round out the top five. Watch it over here on the right-hand side, and we're clear. Thank you, Marshall. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go for Arthur, coming across the start-finish line, holding a 4.2-second lead over Dominic Garza this time by only 9/10 out in front of Garza. So Garza and Hicks starting to reel in our race leader here. First across the start-finish line, second across the line, and third across the line. Even gaps in the top three here. Picked it in fourth, and Cortez to round out the top five. Pick it up in the line, guys. Trouble at the start-finish line. Just pick it up and clear.
1 minute left.
Watch it over here on the left-hand side. Caution over here on the left-hand side, and clear. All right, leaders coming through, guys. Leaders coming through. Coming up on that pink and blue. That light blue. And clear. All right, lead battle now. Coming across the start-finish line. Nope, 2.2 the gap. So Arthur with a little bit of breathing room. Dominic and John Hicks now separated by 1.7. All right, 25 seconds left to go, guys. 25 seconds left. Arthur, Dominic, and John. Eight seconds left to go, guys. Battle for the second spot continues here. 3 seconds left to go. And the bell has rung. White flag is out. It looks like Dominic Garza is going to hold on to second. John Hicks, you're done with third. Arthur, you're done with the win. And with that, Arthur will be our champion. Got a couple more to finish up. Waiting for Ferdinand. And that's the race, guys. All cars are finished. All right, Arthur Knight taking the win and the championship title for the WCIC USGT with a win in A1 and a win in A2. He'll sit out A3. Let's go ahead and bring him in and shut him down. Garza second, Hicks third, Ferdinand fourth, Cortez fifth. We'll see the rest of you guys in A3. Right now we need you back out there to Marshall. This is race number 20. I'm going to have Narb, Brett, Ong, and Juan Avatia sit this one out. Guys, could you guys help me marshal the next race? Thanks. So once again, I'm going to have Narb, Brett, and Juan
Kevin Jones.
Avatia. You guys sit this one out. Help me in race 21, please.
Stuart Mason.
Plenty of corner marshals to get on out there.
Todd Mason. Jacob Cruz.
All right, guys, race number 20 right here, 12 scale modified. Let's get the rest of our
1 minute to the start of the race.
Position. These guys are ready to go. Jones gonna get something for YouTube, maybe a little upload.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I did, but
30 seconds to the start of the race.
EJ, were you looking for that shock piece still? I think it got turned in.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup. Stuart Mason at the 1, Jacob Cruz at the 2, Todd Mason at the 3,
Less than 5.
Kevin Jones at the number 4. Guys, let's get off the cell phones here. Give our undivided attention for this race. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing at the sound of the start tone. Race number 20 off and going. And we are officially at 12 o'clock, guys. You got about 1 more minute to grab your raffle tickets over at the snack bar. They're going to start bagging and tagging all the rest of the prizes. Let's go ahead and do our final last call. The raffle sales close in 1 minute. Stuart Mason out in front. Jacob Cruz in second. Todd Mason in third. It's that light blue car. Coming in through the center of the course, Stuart, our race leader. Back across the start-finish line, 10.9. Cruz in the second spot, 10.9. Todd Mason in third, 11.5. Just about everybody hitting their hot lap that lap except for Mason. Mason already has that 10.6. The light blue out in front. Jacob Cruz in the orange in the second spot. Jacob, kind of a touring car, modified touring car specialist. Good to see Jacob trying something new here with the 12 scale. Yeah, he is getting better every round. Confident, and the car is good. Across the start-finish line, 10.8. Todd Mason in third, 11.4. Kevin Jones in the fourth spot, 14.6. Oh, man. And the orange car ejected from the center of the course. Jones got it on film, don't worry. Well, let's see that in instant replay. All right, 145 in and 6:15 left to go. Jacob Cruz dropping down to the third spot, 25.6. Drive it like you borrowed it. All right, 2 down and 6 to go. Got 2 down and 6 to go. The light blue coming across the start finish line. That's our race leader, 10.7. Makes it to the second spot, 12.4. Cruz in third, 11.4. And then in the fourth position, we have Kevin Jones. Jones last time by 15.3. Our race leader over on the right-hand side, now back in through the middle. Coming across the start-finish line, Stewart, 10.9, backing it up with a 10.7. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Mistake there for Stewart. They're still in one piece. He's on a 45 lap run. And there's Stewart across the start finish line again. It happened so quickly in this class. 12.6, 11.9. Todd Mason in the second spot. We got father and son as our two front runners. Jacob in third. Jacob in the orange, back around through the center and across the start finish line now. All right, guys, 5 minutes left. Four minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Got 4:45 left to go. Race number 21. Vta A2 coming up next. Stewart, Todd, and Jacob, followed by Kevin. With that light blue just ripping around the course across the start finish line, 10.9. He's got the hot lap at a 10.5. Stewart back around through the middle, keeping it off the boards. He had one crash. Down the backstretch, out in front by 15.2. Todd Mason in the second spot, and then Jacob Cruz. We got a little battle for the 2 spot the last time by. So pink and blue versus the orange through the middle. And now across the start-finish line as Cruz looks for an opportunity on Todd here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We got this word in from the snack bar, guys. We got lunch being served in about 15 minutes. At 12:15, you can head on over and get your orders in. Teriyaki chicken bowls, guys. Sounds delicious. For our Sunday menu over there at the snack bar, they'll have that ready in about 10 or 15 more minutes. So once again, guys, teriyaki chicken bowls for our lunch today over there at the snack bar. Mason out in front, cruising second. Todd Mason in third. Kevin in the fourth spot. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Go get your orders in for those teriyaki bowls. They'll be ready in a couple more minutes, guys. Two minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Got 2:15 left on the clock here. Stuart Mason still our race leader. An 11 flat the last time by. It's going to be an 18-second lead over Cruz. Full lap on the field. Almost 2 laps on the field. Stuart is set to go 44. Jacob set to go 42. Todd is set to go 41 laps. And Kevin Jones on a 32-lap mission. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go now, guys. 1:45 left on the timer. All right, guys, so our raffle tickets have come to a close, guys. We are starting to bag and tag our raffle prizes. We'll let you guys know when we got all the prizes tagged. We are starting to bring over the remainder of our raffle tickets. Make sure we have all of them in our cylinder. Going to start picking up and tagging the rest of our raffle prizes over the next hour or so. You can already go and see if you have a winner for the prizes that have already been tagged. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go here. Finally, Stuart's got a sparring partner out there, paired up, not for position down the backstretch. That is second and first. Second in the orange.
1 minute left.
First in the blue across the start-finish line. Less than a minute left to go. Oh, big hit right there, and we're clear. Well, Stewart's fault. They're both his cars, so it doesn't matter. All right, 40 seconds left to go. Got 40 seconds left. Jacob in the orange across the start-finish line. Body looks a little punched in. 25.5 second gap on the track right now. They're about 3/10 apart. 20 seconds left to go.
Oh, yeah, miserable guy race with 27 entries, 11 guys showed up. I hired a guy to run the races today.
10 seconds left to go.
No, well, maybe, probably like $30. But at least they race, because, that's just shot.
All right, white flag is out. Oh, photo finish, not for position. But it's going to be Stuart Mason taking the win. Jacob Cruz second. Todd Mason third.
Transponder 83828828.
Mention. Kevin, you got fourth. Bring them in, shut them down, guys. Let's get the guys from 12 scale back out there to quarter marshal. We also got to get the guys that we excused from the previous race back out there to marshal. So that's Narb, Brett, and Juan. Narb, Brett, and Juan. If you guys could come and join us for marshalling. And we'll need all the guys from 12
Transponder 71336892093371222. Jim Yam, Nick Pantana, Eric Falk, Jake Alton, Michael Evert, Jason Mavrakis, Tino Valaki, John Balatico.
Usually we come, if you're faster, we're coming in on the inside. You're supposed to get out of the way to the outside.
I did on this straightaway here. I can see most of the passengers on the inside.
Doesn't say that. That's a good spot.
Watch it coming on the straightaway, guys. Caution coming on the straightaway on the left-hand side. Caution coming on the straightaway. Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out here. Stuart Mason, Jacob Cruz, Todd Mason, Kevin Jones, and our 3 guys from USGT. Let's get all those spots covered.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get the rest of our spots covered here, guys. Get it out of the way now. Probably a good plan. All right, let's get another marshal in the middle.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're going to need maybe one additional volunteer marshal, and of course all those guys from the last race and our 3 guys from Usgt. Pantana at the number 1, Jim Yam at the number 2, Eric Falk
30 seconds to the start of the race.
At the number 4, Jason Mavrakis at the number 5, John Balatico at the number 6, Michael Everett at the number 7, and Tino Valachi at the number 8.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Right at the corner by Tech, thanks. Perfect, thank you.
Less than 5.
We need one more corner marshal over by me at the announcer's table right here, guys. We need one more corner marshal. Kevin, could you come over here with me? All right, the grid is set. Tino, can you see your car? Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. All right, guys, this is race number 21. Race number 22, you should be heading through Tech. 12 scale 13.5. Got a couple guys maybe marshaling that will need an extra minute after this race, so we will give an extra minute or 2 after this race to make sure everybody is ready for the next one. Some not quite direct overlap, but racing, marshaling, and racing is always a tight way to do it. Pantana out in front. He's been dominating this class. The orange car in through the middle and coming across the start-finish line now. So the matte fluorescent orange down the back stretch. We got a battle for third here, guys. Eric Falk in the second spot, then a scramble for third down the back straightaway. Yam, Mavrakis, and Balatico. One minute in and 4 minutes left to go, guys. 1 minute in and 4 minutes left to go. Pantana out in front by 4.4. Falk in the second spot. Out in front of Yam by 1.1. All right, here is our battle for second down off the end of the straightaway. Our top driver is across the start-finish line. He's already started to check out on him. TQ'd round number 1 and never looked back. Dominated A1. Looking at a championship title here if he can win A2. So we'll focus in on the battle for second over on the right-hand side and going back in through the center of the course. The green and black with Balatico right behind him. They're trying to sniff a move out across the start-finish line. 15.9 to 15.9. Identical lap times for our second and third place drivers. Fourth place lurking out there, the other fluorescent orange car. That's Jason. And then Jim Yam rounding out the top 5. 2:15 down, 2:45 left to go again. 2:15 down, 2:45 left to go. Everett in 6th, Alton in 7th, Valici in the 8th position. Trouble at the start-finish line, we're clear. Okay, they're hold for the black and green. Guys, give them the spot. Thumbs up from Mason. Thank you, guys. I missed that one. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go, guys. 2:20 left to go. Nick out in front. John Balatico in second. Eric in third, followed by Jim and Jason. Michael, Jake, and Tino to complete the running order here. 3 down and 2 to go, guys. 3 down, 2 to go.
Mark it.
1 minute and 45 seconds left to go, guys. 1:45 left. Thank you, Tino. Good driving, Tino. How about Tino in the middle, guys? All right, so we have the vintage cars out there, but Tino had the most vintage car out here this week. The rusty old Winnebago. That thing was cool. A fully converted old 70s toy with the convertible. All right, Pantana, Balatico, and Falk are top three. The battle's going to be for third between Falk and Mavrakis, separated
1
by
minute left.
7/10. So that's across the start-finish line. Mavrakis in the orange Z28 there. So the Camaro trying to find a move on the green and black of Eric Falk. Looks like they both have a similar body there. Down the back stretch, yeah. And both that. Oh man, and the orange one trying to find an angle that wasn't quite there. So Eric gonna hold on to the third spot. We only got 30 seconds left to go, and then Jason tagging the board. So Eric with some breathing room now in third. 20 seconds left to go, guys. Nick, John, and Eric.
Yeah, so it's a good move to have the club racing, you know, even if it's light. You don't want people saying, oh, did you hear it?
3 seconds left to go. Pantana, Balatico, and Falk, and the white flag is out. Tino, you are done. When you cross the start-finish line, you're done. Will Jason find a move on Eric? No. Eric gonna hold on to third. Jason gonna finish in fourth. Nick, you're done with the win. And that's the championship for Nick Pantana. So congratulations to Nick. A win in A1, a win in A2. That's our VTA champion. All right, so Nick's gonna sit out A3. Bring him in, shut him down, guys. Let's get you back out there to corner marshal. This is race number 22.
I bought tickets. I bought 7 yesterday. Oh, shoot, no. I need somebody else. Get a kid. Yeah, oh, gee, yeah. See, take my ticket, man.
Jared Thulin. Alan Lunghai.
I was planning on it. It wouldn't be the first race.
Rob Thulin. Steve Tsuruda. Scott Barnes. Brian Bodine. Tim Kopp.
I really just wanted a body. I go through the body so quickly.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get the rest of our corner marshals out there. We're ready to go with race number 22. It's 13.5. I'm going to give Todd and any of those guys that were just out there racing 2 races ago take a couple extra laps here. So if you're ready to run, just pull them off into a safe corner straight.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Stuart Mason. Todd Mason. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
That 10 keeps getting knocked over.
Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out there, guys. I need a marshal straight out in the middle here. We need a marshal out here in the middle. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
You make it, EJ? Okay.
EJ Evans.
There he is.
Less than 5.
We need a marshal out here in the middle. And a marshal in every corner, guys. Make sure you guys are out there to corner marshal. Thank you. Let's go ahead and start lining them up. Stuart Mason at the number 1, Brian Bodine at the number 2, EJ Evans at the 3, Tim Kopp at the number 4, Todd Mason at the number 5, Scott Barnes at the number 6, Al Lungy at the number 7, Jared Thulin at the number 8, Tsuruda at the number 9, and Thulin at the number 10. Yep, it's 10 points. Lining up at the number 1, Stewart, and at the 3 will be EJ. Grid looks pretty good. We need one more corner marshal down in the far corner by the Gens Ace. Thanks. All right, corner marshals just about in position here. Our drivers are ready, and now our corner marshals are ready. Good luck, guys. We're going racing in less than 5. 13.5 12 scale off and running. Stewart putting on an absolute clinic in the 12 scale classes here. He won A1 in this one, looking to take the championship title. If he can win A2 right here in through the center, 1-car breakaway. So we'll focus in on the battle here for second here. Looks like EJ Evans, who had a late start in A1. EJ running in second right now. So EJ will need a good A2 and a good A3 if he wants to be in the top 3. Capture a piece of the hardware from our inaugural WCIC race out here in Redwood City. Limo Carpet Racing. 1 minute in and 7 minutes left to go, guys. 1 minute in and 7 minutes left to go. Pretty good form here for the 13.5, the super stock class. Take a look at the gaps here. It's going to be Mason out in front by 2.4. That's going to be Stewart Bodine out in front of Todd Mason by a half a second. Todd out in front of Kopp by 3/10. Kopp out in front of Barnes by 4/10 to round out our top 5. Then we got Tholen, Saruda, Lungi, Evans, and Thulin. So EJ's got a missed lap here. And we fixed that up. EJ is in the 2 spot. And Stewart tagging the wall a little bit. Second across the line, third across the line. So Brian Bodine starting to reel in EJ down the backstretch. Ooh, man. Going wall to wall for the white one. Oh, man. EJ trying to get it back in order. Bodine, our new second place driver. EJ slips it back into third. And here comes Todd Mason to join the party. So race number 22 on the track. Race number 23, our A2 for 25.5. Let's get them ready to go. They're starting to tag the raffle prizes over there, guys. They're going to draw for the car kit live. Five minutes and 35 seconds left to go, guys. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Stuart Mason, Brian Bodine, and EJ Evans, our top 3 here. Followed by Todd Mason and Tim Kopp to round out the top 5. Barnes, Thulin, Lungi, Saruda, and Rob Thulin. Our race leader, hot lap, 11.8 on lap number 3. Last time by 11.9. He's working on lap number 14 right now. Light blue, charging hard out there. They know who he is. Second place driver, Bodine in the orange. And then EJ Evans trying to hold on to third. Looks like EJ's got another, no? Is it another missed lap here for EJ? So next time by, let's see if it's transferred. Yes, a missed lap for EJ. He's battling it out there with Todd. So we'll keep EJ's score correct for him. All right, so Brian Bodine in second and EJ Evans in third. Todd's in the 4th spot officially. Tim Kopp rounding out the top 5. Not even halfway there. 3:30 in, 4:30 left to go. Watching the start finish line clear. Our battle shaping up for second down off the end of the straightaway. EJ putting the pressure on Bodine now for the 2 spot. EJ was a late entry into this class. Down the backstretch, battling out for the 2 spot here. In through the center of the course. And across the start finish line. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Got 3:45 left to go. There's EJ across the start finish line, still maintaining third. Todd Mason 4th, Tim Kopp 5th, followed by Scott Barnes, Jared Thulin, Alan Lungi, Steve Saruda, and Rob Thulin. Mason out in front by 4.1 over Bodine. So the blue car continuing to lead the way. Trouble over on the right-hand side. We're clear. Uh-oh, somebody upside down at the start finish line. It was EJ, so Todd has slipped up into the third spot now. EJ Evans going to move down all the way to the sixth position. It's going to be Todd Mason in third, Tim Kopp in fourth, Scott Barnes in fifth, EJ Evans in sixth, Jared in seventh, followed by Alan, Steve, and Rob. All right, got 2:30 left to go. Stuart Mason, 13.1. Brian Bodine, 12.7. Todd Mason, 12.8. We got a four-way battle for third here. Coming across the start-finish line. Todd over Tim, followed by EJ, and then Scott. So Todd, pink and blue. Trying to keep it out in front of Tim, which should be that white one. Kopp trying to make a top three run here. Evans rounding out the top five. Trouble in the middle, we're clear. 2 minutes left to go. Stuart Mason, Brian Bodine, and Todd Mason, our top three, followed by Tim and EJ the last time by. We're getting ready for 25.5 A2. Our touring car A2 25.5 coming up next. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Good turnout for Super Stock 12 scale this week. We still got that three-way battle for third. Kopp, Mason, and Evans all right there still. Half a second for Tim Kopp over Todd, and Todd with a half a second over EJ. So the battle continues here with 1 minute left to go. It's the battle for
1 minute
third.
left.
Oh man, they got the raffle tickets over here. They're mixing up the barrel, give it a nice little swirl there, and then they're going to rotate it. Let that one get back in. That might be one of mine. All right, so T is going to draw, what is it for, X-ray 12 scale? What do they call it, an X12, or I forget the name. X1225, it's not last year's model. This is the new stuff. We're getting ready to draw here. And pick one from the bottom. Pick a good one. Here's the number. 25 seconds left to go, guys. The last three digits, 6, 1, 9. 6, 1, 9. 15 seconds left to go, guys. EJ's score is correct. 5 seconds left to go. 619. 619. White flag is out when he crosses the start finish line. EJ is off the course. One more to finish up, guys. 619. Rob, you're done. That's a race. Everybody's done. Check your raffle ticket. Somebody just won a new 12 scale. The last three digits on the ticket, 619. Oh, Jason's running. What you got, Jason? Oh, he's in this race. He says, no, it's not the raffle ticket. I'm trying to get ready for my race right here. 25.5 A2 coming up, guys. Check those raffle tickets. Who's our big winner? All right, I might as well look at my tickets.
Patrick Silvero. Jamie Manzanilla.
What?
Larry Nazarino.
Last three digits, 619. Don't bluff. It's not me. Check your raffle tickets ending in
Nelson Cortez.
619. Who's going to take home the grand prize? All right, let's get our marshals out there watching in the middle.
Jason
Guys,
Mavrakis. John Cottillo.
Okay. So how long
Mike
do we give them?
Carino.
15 minutes, 10 minutes? Okay. We'll give
Ronnie
them 15
Rones.
minutes to claim
John
the prize.
Balatico.
Your ticket number ends in 619. Oh, yeah. With 15 minutes, you got time. Don't worry, man. All right, yeah. Start the timer.
1 minute to the start
All
of the
right,
race.
guys, let's go ahead and get our quarter marshals out into position. And we'll go ahead and start lining this one up. Jaime Manzanilla at the number 1. Nelson Cortez at the number 2. John Cadillo at the number 3. Larry Nazareno at the number 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
5. Leave the number 6 open. Jason Mavrakis at the number 7. Mike Carino at the number 8. Ronnie Rones at the number
30 seconds
9.
to the start of the race.
Patrick Silvero at the number 10. Don't throw away your tickets, guys. We got a lot of other prizes besides that grand prize as well, so make sure you got a match. Before you
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Big winning ticket number, last 3 digits, 619 for the X-Ray X12 2025. We're lining them up on the grid.
Less than
right
5.
here. For TC 255 A2. Corner marshals are ready. And our drivers are ready. A2, good luck, guys. We're going racing in less than 5. Nice and easy. 25-5 off and running. All right, Jaime, our A1 winner out in front. Fluorescent yellow. Nelson in the second spot. John Cadillo in third, followed by Larry and Jason. 2 yellows leading the way. Larry in fourth and John Balatico to round out the top 5. $15.1 for Manzanilla the last time by, backing it up with a 14.8 down the back straight. That's our top 3. 3-car breakaway. Cadillo up into the 2 spot. Trouble coming onto the straight. We're clear. Race number 24, 12 skill, 17.5. Get ready. Got a good, honest battle here for the 2 spot between Cortez and Cadillo off the end of the straight. And a big old cluster off the end of the straightaway, the battle for 6th over on the right side. Looks like we've got some body tuck for that candy blue. Manzanilla out in front of the fluorescent yellow, 15.8, backed up with a 15.3. Out. So it's good. All right. And the battle for 2nd, get around that blue one. The white car with the orange windows is 3rd. Thank you. 2 down and 3 to go. Got 2 down and 3 to go. What's going on? Josh, why are you walking like that? You got 619? You got that 619 strut going. All right, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Got 2:45 left to go. Manzanilla out in front. Cortez in second. Cadillo in third, followed by Nazareno and Balatico to round out the top 5. We're in the middle of the A2s. Thank you to everybody for checking in online. We got the YouTube stream going. Come on up to Redwood City. Check out this awesome track here at the Limo facility. Great vibe and a great turnout for the inaugural event out here at WCIC. That's called the West Coast Indoor Championships. Thank you to all of our organizers and club members. Big shout out to Pole Position RC Club as well. And a shout out to our title sponsor, Awesomatics. We'll be shouting out all our sponsors in a couple minutes, guys. Right now, we want you to go over to the raffle prize. See if you got a matching ticket, guys. So head on over and see if you got a matching ticket over on the raffle table. Manzanilla, Cortez, and Cadillo, our top 3, followed by Larry and John Balatico to round out the top 5. Carino, Mavrakis, Silvero, and Rones. Ix did not start. Oh, trouble going onto the straightaway. Watch it coming onto the straightaway, go low, and we're clear. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, guys. 1:30 left on the timer. One minute left.
One minute left.
All right, clear. $35 seconds left to go. Nelson Cortez, John Balatico, and John Cadillo. The battle is for third right here down the backstretch. Cadillo in the white car with the orange windows. Larry right behind him in the blue. I think it's dead. 15 seconds left to go. Watch it over here. Oh, and 10 seconds left to go again. 10 seconds. Three seconds to go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. All right, Jaime's going to take the win in the yellow. Yet another missed lap right there at the end. Keep going, guys, keep going. We still got 5 more to finish. And that's race. Everybody is done. Jaime Manzanilla going to take the title for TC 25-5. That fluorescent yellow car. Boom shakalaka. Nelson Cortez second. John Balatico third. Followed by John Cadillo fourth. Larry fifth. Mike, Jason, and Ronnie. Bring him in and shut him down, guys. This is race number 24. So check your raffle tickets as you got time here, guys. Looking for the last 3 digits, 619. Don't throw away your tickets.
Ryan
I've
Vernali,
seen a guy win
James
out of the
Nelson,
trash can before.
Brian
with a
Bodine, Scott Barnes,
It's not the
Jim
funnest
Yam,
to win, but you'll
Brandon
definitely
Moody,
go digging if you need to.
Tim Kopp.
All right, guys, couple more to check in here, guys. Couple more to check in. Watch out. Where's our marshals? Backside. Where are you? Oh, in the middle. Help him out in the middle, guys. Rick needs help. Come on out in turn, Marshall. $17.5.
Rick Yoder.
12 skill. We got one more to check.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Extended warm up. We got a lot of guys going back to back here. Marshall race Marshall. In case you missed the announcement, the last
Todd Mason,
3 digits were
45 seconds to the start of the race.
For the X-Ray X12. Check those raffle tickets. See if you got a winner. All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's go ahead and take him to the back straightaway. Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out there as well. We need a marshal in the middle. Bodine at the number 1, Todd Mason at the 2, Scott Barnes at the 3.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Brandon Moody at the 5, James Nelson at the 6, Rick Yoder at the 7, Jim Yam at the 8, and Ryan Vernali at the number 9.
Less than 5.
Get the rest of our corner marshals out into position. We need one more in the middle. One more in the middle over here. Yeah, could you take it? You got it? No wonder he was so worried on the driver's stand. You got a photographic memory or just a good feeling about the whole situation? Well, it ends in 619. The official ticket is on the box, guys. So I don't think that we sold 1,000 tickets. So We're looking at our winner right here. He just won the 25.5 TC, and now you're taking home a 12 scale? Man, that is a good 5 minutes right there. Jaime Manzanilla, he can barely stand. He can't believe it right now. Just let him breathe for a second. All right, awesome, dude. Congratulations, Jaime. Go sit down and take a look at your new box there. All right, guys. Quarter marshals are ready. And our drivers, everybody ready up there? All right. Our drivers are ready. It's 12 scale, 17.5 A2. We're going racing in less than 5. And we're off and running with race number 24. Congratulations to Jaime on winning that 12 scale. You'll be running with these guys. Go to the middle. Cortez, you should have advanced to the middle already. That's twice, man. Wait for the cars to clear. Thank you. All right. Bodine out in front in the orange and white. Oh, man, looking on the inside. Here comes Todd down the back straightaway. We got action. 3-car, 4-car breakaway. And that pink one, a Moody, trying to stay with the front group. Uh-oh. Trouble for the orange and white. Trying to get it fixed up, but there is something wrong with Bodine's rig. He is out of the top 3. It's Todd Mason out in front of the blue and pink. Scott Barnes and Tim Kopp. All right, guys, race number 25, F1A2. Race number 25, F1A2. Get them ready to go. Our race leader, Todd Mason, out in front by 1.8. Todd over on the right-hand side, now in through the middle of the course in the blue and pink. Coming across the start-finish line now, 12.6. Scott Barnes in the second spot, trailing by 2.8 with Tim Kopp in third, 3/10 behind him. The battle's going to be for the 2 spot. Barnes and Kopp. Moody and Nelson to round out the top 5, followed by Yam, Yoder, Bernali, and Bodine. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Race leader coming up on traffic down the backstretch. Blue and pink. Give them a little bit of room.
You can have a drink. They brought me drinks in the blue bag. No. No, put it with my wine. I probably won't forget that.
Look at the wine.
2:15 down and 5:45 left to go. 2:15 down, 5:45 left to go.
I'm putting it back here where you want me. I'll get my stuff before I go.
2:30 down and 5:30 left to go. 2:30 down, 5:30 left. Mason, Kopp, and Barnes, followed by Moody and Nelson to round out the top 5. A big battle here for the 2 spot across the start-finish line. Kopp in the white, followed by Barnes in the blue and orange, and Moody in the pink. Down over on the right-hand side now. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes down and 5 minutes left to go. 3 down and 5 to go. Mason, 5.1 seconds. That's Todd out in front of Tim Kopp. All the way from Seattle to join us off the end of the straightaway in the blue and pink, back in through the middle. Now the 3-way battle for second continues here with the white car, and they're coming up on some traffic here. Kopp is actually white, yellow, and blue down the backstretch. Tim Barnes in the 3rd position in the orange and blue. Back in through the middle, and the battle for second across the start-finish line. Second across the line, 3rd and 4th. 4th is the pink one of Brandon Moody. Rounding out the top 5 will be James Nelson, Jim Yam, Ryan Vernali, Rick Yoder, and Brian Bodine to complete the running order here. Four down and 4 to go. Guys, 4 down and 4 to go. (17.5) out here on the course for the 12 scale division. Our A1 winner was Brian Bodine. So Todd Mason looking to win A2. So with Bodine off the course, this will definitely go to A3 to decide our champion. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Got 3:15 left to go. Todd, Scott, and Tim, followed by Brandon and James to round out the top 5. 5 minutes down and 3 minutes left to go. Got 5 down, 3 to go. Going to be a 7.5 second lead for Mason over Barnes. Then Barnes with just 7/10 over Cobb. So the blue and orange battling it out with the white. Blue and yellow. They're coming up on traffic through the middle. Thanks, guys. We're clear. Brandon Moody still in the 4 spot, and James rounding out the top 5 here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Todd Mason in the blue and pink through the middle. Going to be coming up on our 4th place driver, Brandon, next. And we're getting ready for some F1 action. Race number 25, F1 is coming up next. Trouble for our race leader, pointing in the wrong direction. He's still out in front by about 8.2. Barnes and Kopp, still one of our only battles out there. Besides the battle of the back of the pack between Rick and Ryan. Barnes with a little bit of breathing room now, 2.5 over Kopp in 3rd, and now Kopp has Moody closing in on him in the hot pink.
Send out a replacement if you could, 'cause it was really good. Yeah, that's the one I already need like 4 volunteers. Okay, yeah.
15 seconds left to go. 1:15 left to go.
If there's only 2, that's fine. I'll take care of it.
All right, guys, 7 down and 1 to go. Todd Mason out in front. Scott Barnes in second. 7 point. Oh, man, watching the start finish line.
1 minute left.
And we're clear. Less than a minute left to go now. So Brandon Moody not going to be closing in on Tim anymore. That pink car getting marshaled in the corner. Looks like 45 seconds left to go. Yeah, 45 seconds left.
So let's say TikTok's no longer banned. I mean, I guess you got it.
30 seconds left to go. Got 30 seconds left.
Unless he's just reading that.
15 seconds left to go. Mason, Barnes, and Kopp, followed by Moody and Nelson.
That's good news. Good news to come out on the weekend and already get resolved.
Todd Mason, Scott Barnes, and Tim Kopp are top 3, followed by Moody and Nelson to round out the top 5. Time has expired on the clock, guys. White flag is out. Scott Barnes, you're done with 2nd. Tim Kopp, you're done with 3rd. There's our race winner. Todd Mason, you're done with the win in A2. So it'll go down to A3. Everybody is done. And the championship title is still not decided. 17.5, 12 scale. Let's bring them in and shut them down. Todd Mason taking the win. Scott Barnes 2nd. And Tim Kopp 3rd.
Yeah, so
Ian Douglas. Dominic Garza.
yeah, and there's mixed signals too, because I mean, Colette says it's back on. I don't know what's the source. Like, you know,
It could be back on, but I'm just saying that it's still a 90 days for the time. And that means that counting days.
Michael Evert. Bruce Lewis. Rick Kemi.
certainly these 3 of the names that you know. I think it would be worse. The worst thing that happened would be if it was Elon. Because then
Mike Carino.
or would it still be
All right, guys, this is race
Nelson
number
Cortez.
25 right here. Let's get race number 24.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Back out there to corner marshal.
It's TIK and TOK, right? Is it K instead of T?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Both are K.
Dominic Garza, our winner from A1. Let's take a look at this one here.
30
Dan
seconds to the
Debbie
start of the
at
race.
Number 1. Let's go slow down the back straightaway. Dan Debbie at the number 1. Dominic Garza at the number 2. Ian Douglas at the number 3. Nelson Cortez at the 4. Dean Combs, the lineup at the number 5.
15 seconds to the start of the
Number
race.
6. Rick Cammy at the number 7. Bruce Lewis at the number 8. Mike Carino at the 9. And George Corey at the number 10.
Less than 5.
Yeah. Bruce Lewis.
Dan Debbie.
Yep. They thought I said Bruce Willis. Yeah. Hey. Come to the coast. Have a good time. Race by the bay. All right. This is race number 25. A2 for F1. Dominic Garza, our winner from A1. Let's see what happens right here, guys. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going to go racing at the sound of the start tone. Oh, no! A top qualifier. Dan off the course. It was squealing like a pig to the corner. Dominic Garza out in front. Our A1 winner, Serendipity, picks up the top spot. Watch it over here on the left side. Thanks. Dominic 1.1 out in front of Ian Douglas. Douglas a half a second out in front of Nelson Cortez. One minute down and 7 minutes left to go. 1 minute down, 7 minutes left to go. Dominic Garza out in front, the blue car. Over on the right-hand side, then Ian Douglas in the second spot. Nelson take a little El Rolo in third. Race leader, blue car, white wing down the back straightaway. Second place, pink and yellow down the back straightaway. And then third place, this white one down the back straightaway. Race number 26, get them ready to go. Got TC 21-5A2. Rick in fourth and Mike Carino to round out the top 5, followed by Everett and Lewis to complete the running order here. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. F1's maxing it out here. 2 down and 6 to go, guys. Garza, Douglas, and Cortez, our top 3, followed by Cammy and Carino to round out the top 5. Everett, Lewis to complete the running order. Dan Debbie off the course early. Watch it on back straightaway, go high. Caution on back straightaway, go high, and we're clear. Watch at the start finish line, we are clear. Dominic Garza out in front in the blue car with the white wing. Douglas in the second spot, trailing by 3.1. Our third place driver, Nelson, 4.8 behind him. All right, guys, 3 down and 5 to go, guys. 3 down, 5 to go. Dominic 15.2, Douglas 16.1, Nelson 15.5, followed by Mike and Michael. Battle of the Mikes for the 4th spot, Carino versus Everett. Dominic Garza out in front by 5.1, our A1 winner. Just 4.5 minutes away from the championship title if he can finish out front in this one. And he's across the start-finish line. 15.3. He's got the hot lap of the race of 14.9. Dominic over in through the middle of the course. Back in. Across the start-finish line now. 14.8. That's the new hot lap. Ian Douglas, 15.6. Backed up with a 15.7. Nelson Cortez in third, 15.7. Everett in the fourth spot, 15.9. And Cammy rounding out the top five, 15.8. Carino in the sixth and Lewis in the seventh position. Race number 26 should be through tech, guys. Race number 26 should be through tech. TC 21.5 stock A2. Race number 27. Start thinking about tech. Everett, Cammy, and Carino in a three-way battle here for the fourth position. Everett and Rick separated by 9/10 the last time by. They're in through the center of the course. And coming across the start-finish line now. Down the back stretch. That white and green of Rick trying to catch Michael. Ian Douglas in the two spot. Take a look at Ian there in the vibrant colors, yellow and pink through the middle. Not very often you see a racer with the shoes that match the paint job. Down the back stretch. And over on the right-hand side again, the fluorescent yellow and pink. Ian having a good run here in the two spot. Nelson Cortez in third, Everett in fourth, and Cammy to round out the top five. Followed by Lewis and Carino. We're 5:45 in and still 2:15 left to go. Less than 2 minutes left to go here. Douglas and Cortez for the two spot separated by 1.8. So it looks like Nelson's starting to close in here in that white car. About 2/3 of a straightaway length. One minute and 20 seconds left to go. Complete running order is Garza out in front, Douglas in second, Cortez in third, Everett in fourth, Cammy to round out the top five, followed by Lewis and Carino. We are officially 7 minutes into the race, guys. 7 in and 1 left to go.
1 minute left.
All right, so Dominic Garza, 32 and an 8:09 the pace with less than a minute left to go. Over on the right-hand side, he has established a 10.9 second lead, so about 2/3 of a lap advantage here. He's on cruise control. Working on lap number 30 right now. In about 3 laps, we'll be looking at our F1 champion of the event. All he needs to do is make it around the stripe one more time. But he'll have 2 laps left to go at this moment. 10 seconds. And our race leader enjoying his victory lap as he comes up on third place. Cortez down the back straightaway. You're looking at your inaugural West Coast Indoor Champions F1 champion. It's going to be Dominic Garza in the blue car with the white wing. Dominic, you're done with the win and the championship title. Ian Douglas, you're done with second. Nelson, you're done with third. Everybody is done. Bring him in, shut him down.
Transponder
We'll see the rest of you guys
88475543.
in A3. All right, so Dominic Garza's going to sit it out, but we'll see the rest of you guys in A3. Congratulations, Dominic. All right, guys, race number 26. You guys are up. All right, guys, so in addition to the teriyaki bowls, which are delicious, guys, if you haven't got one, head on over, pick up a teriyaki bowl with rice. They also have churros over there. So if you guys
James
wanna
Joyner.
hop on over and pick up a tasty
Dewan
snack,
Moore.
head on over and pick up a churro.
Ed White-Cotton.
Over at the snack bar, guys, churros are available.
Lex Tyler.
All right, guys, we got race number 26
Anthony Silva.
right here. Let's get our
Arthur
quarter
Knight.
marshals hustle out to quarter marshal, please.
Brian Bodine. Angel Fernan. Anthony Bruno. David Constant.
All right, guys, everybody is checked in. Let's get our quarter marshals out into position. Hop on out, find your coach.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Looks like everybody is checked in and ready to go. Got 10 on the driver's stand. Let's go ahead and close the straightaway. Lex Tyler at the number 1. James Joyner at the number 2. Dewan Moore at the number 3.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
White Cotton at the number 4. Anthony Silva at the number 5. Anthony Bruno at the number 6. Arthur Knight at the 7. David Constant at the 8. Angel Fernan at the 9. And Brian Bodine at the number 10.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Doing the cryo changer.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get the rest of our quarter marshals out there. We're missing a marshal in the middle, guys, so make sure to hustle back
Less
up
than 5.
to quarter marshals. This is the difference between us leaving at 4:30, leaving at 5:30, maybe later. We got to have all quarter marshal spots covered, guys, so make sure you guys are out there. Is that another marshal in the corner, or it looks like he's checking out raffle prize? Okay, you got it? He's our champion. All right, thanks. Got it covered. Quarter marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. It's TC 21.5 stock, A2. We're going to race it in less than 5. Off and running. Joyner with a side-by-side look in that first corner. Lex out in front down the backstretch. 3-car breakaway. Watch the start-finish line. Joyner put the pressure on Lex early in this one, and then here comes Dewan in the yellow and purple. Down the backstretch we go. Ed Whitecotton trying to stay with that front group. Got the blue one with body tuck and pulling it over to the corner marshal, and we're clear. Uh-oh, trouble over here, guys. Trouble over here. Lex Tyler out in front. James Joyner in second. Dewan Moore in third. Down the back straight away we go. It's going to be Lex. It looks like he's established a little space between him and second place now. And the pressure is going to be on Dewan Moore as Edward Whitecotton starts to close in on Dewan. Here down the back straightaway. Arthur Knight rounding out the top 5. Lex Tyler, 2.2 seconds out in front of James Joyner. I believe Lex was our winner from A1. Here he is across the start-finish line. 13.2. All right, three-way battle for the 2 spot. Joyner, Moore, and Whitecotton. Green and white down the backstretch is Joyner. Moore in the yellow and purple, and then Whitecotton in the white and blue. Oh, man, Dewan catching the rail, going to drop back to the 5th spot, it looks like. Arthur picking up 4th, and Whitecotton into the top 3. All right, Lex 14.1 the last time by. 3-second lead. Teal and white through the middle. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in and 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We're halfway there. Tyler with 13.5 the last time by. 13.4 for Joyner. 13.4 for White Cod. 13.5 for Arthur. 13.6 for Jawan. Lex on a 24-lap run. Joyner on a 23-lap run. White Cotton on a 23-lap run. Watching the start-finish line. Caution right at the start-finish. We're clear. Back straightaway, guys. Caution on the back straightaway. Go low. Caution on the back straightaway. Go low. Coming onto the back straightaway. Go low. And we're clear. All right, guys, 3:15 in and 1:45 left to go. 3:15 in, 1:45 left to go. Our race leader, Lex Tyler, out in front by 4.2 now. Coming across the start-finish line, he's going to be coming up on the orange car of Brian. Brian needs help in the middle. All right, we got a little battle here for the third spot. White Cotton and Arthur down the back straightaway. White Cotton, the white and blue. Arthur in that fluorescent orange. And Dewan sneaking through. Dewan right there with them now. Good recovery for Dewan Moore. Let's see if we can make some progress up on Knight and White Cotton to make it back into the top three. 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
All right, in our battle for second, making it by the fluorescent orange. 45 seconds left to go.
I would have to look at the end of the race. Let this race finish, but the real problem is that the guy that won was listed as like he, so he moved up and pushed everybody down. His transponder was worth the yard. So that's what it was actually. Now if that freezes in time, that's the problem.
15 seconds left to go, guys. 15 seconds. Three-way battle.
You said questions. What's the other one?
5 seconds left to go. Joyner, White Cotton, and Knight in a three-way battle for the 2 spot, but it's going to be Lex Tyler out in front by 7 seconds. Our winner in A1, and across the start-finish line, our winner in A2. Lex is going to take the championship title for TC 21.5 stock. We're waiting for Joyner to cross the line, and that's race. Everybody is done. All right, guys, it's going to be Lex Tyler. Boom, shakalaka, taking the title. James Joyner second. White Cotton third for that race. We'll see the rest of you guys in A3. Hold on. All right, race number 27 is getting ready to go.
Tino
Race number
Valaki.
28 start heading to Tech. Congratulations to Lex taking the win for the 21.5 division. That was our biggest class this weekend. Let's get you guys back out there.
John
Corner
Hicks.
Marshall Porsche Cup. You guys are up.
I like the realistic one. So the F1,
Mike Carino.
oh, the paint job, yeah.
Narb Varashikian.
Yeah, in this division, I like the pink and purple. I don't see them out there right
Winston Lee.
now. I like the pink and purple. Yeah. It was. I don't see them now, though.
Steve Tsuruda. Jurgen Cheese-Tenny. Brett Ong. 1 minute to the start of the race.
I did. Good.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out there.
Yeah. Text me and we'll plan that birthday.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm not sure.
All right, guys, this is race number
Ian Douglas.
27, Porsche Cup, one of my personal favorite classes. Let's get the rest of our quarter marshals out into position.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looks like we're still missing a couple marshals, guys. Let's get a marshal out there in the middle.
Less than 5.
And you're a good sport. All right, let's go ahead and line them up. John Hicks at the number 1, Narby at the number 2, Steve at the number 3, Ian at the number 4, Mike at the 5, Winston at the 6, Tino at the 7, Jurgen at the 8, Brett at the 9. Tino at the 7, Jurgen 8, Brett 9. Porsche Cup just about ready to start here, guys. Corner marshal, please pay attention. Good luck to these drivers. We're going racing in less than 5. And we're off and running with our Porsche Cup class in the A2. I believe Narb was our winner in A1. Yep, Narb won A1, so let's see what happens here. John Hicks out in front, Narb in second. And Ian in the 3rd spot. Got a cosmetic repair over here. We're clear. All right, John Hicks out in front, Narb in second, Steve Zaruda in the 3rd spot. Our 4th place driver, 3rd place driver now Ian Douglas. 4th place will be Saruda. And 5th place is going to belong to Mike Carino now. A little bit different rules in our Porsche Cup down south, where we use the Hobby Wing Just Stock 21.5 combo. These guys are using the brushed motors, included brushed motors, and the included speed controls. What a great way to get involved in racing. And the spec racing class, as I mentioned, kind of replaces Euro Truck, which Euro Truck kind of fell off. This one's a bit more fun. The Cars Corner much better than Euro Truck as well. And as I mentioned, TCS has created a Porsche Cup class. So if you guys participate with the TCS series, go check that out. It's pretty fun. Narb in second, Steve in third, Ian in fourth, Mike Carino rounded out the top 5. Two minutes down and 3 minutes left to go, guys. 2 minutes down and 3 minutes left to go. John Hicks out in front by 3.6 over Narb, with Ian Douglas in the 3rd spot, 3.5 behind him. So John Hicks with a pretty good size lead here. Fluorescent yellow and green coming up on traffic. We're clear. Coming up on the butterscotch. Narb in the 2nd spot, coming up on traffic as well. White and orange is second, guys. Narb getting around the traffic there, coming across the start finish line, coming up on Brett. Third place driver, Ian Douglas, feeling the pressure of Steve Saruda in that old Carrera. Ian in the 992. Ooh, man, I wish my Mabuchi was that fast. All right, so Ruda taking a barrel roll. Looks like Douglas still in the 3 spots. Ruda in 4th, and Carino to round out the top 5. Race leader coming in through the center of the course, John Hicks. If John wins this one, we'll take it to A3 to decide the championship. Watch it on the backside. I mean, we're clear. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. 1:15 left. Okay. Race leader getting through some more traffic there. How many times does he get past these guys? He's on an 18-lap run, and 8th is on a 14-lap run, so it passed that guy 4 times.
1 minute left.
Narb in the second spot, also on an 18-lap run. As a matter of fact, our top 4 all on 18-lap runs. Ian and Steve battling it out for the 3rd spot. Let's take a look at that battle down off the end of the straightaway. Ian Douglas back in through the center. Ian in the pink and purple coming across the start-finish line now. And then Steve in the 4th spot across the start-finish line now. Well, that's going to be a 2-second lead here for Ian Douglas over Steve. Coming up on Brett. And one more Brett, we're clear. 20 seconds left to go. Here's our race leader. It's the race announcer, our local race announcer up here. John Hicks down the back straightaway coming up on Brett, and we're clear. Back in through the center of the course with 5 seconds left to go. And caught at the line. John Hicks, you're done with the win. 18 and a 5 flat. Everybody else still to finish. White flag is out when he crosses the start finish line. You will be done. Narb, you're done with 2nd. Ian Douglas, you're done with 3rd. Steve, a close 4th. Waiting on Jurgen. And Jurgen, you are done. That's the race, guys. Bring him in and shut him down. Going to be John Hicks taking the win. Narb 2nd and Ian Douglas 3rd. Followed by Steve Zeruto and Mike Carino to round out the top 5. Race number 28, you guys are up. Race 28, you guys are up.
Brian Bodine. David Constant. Still in last.
Porsche Cup hustle back out to corner marshal, guys. Porsche Cup hustle back out to corner marshal.
Leo Zhao. Rick Yoder. James Nelson. Scott Barnes. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get the rest of our corner marshals back out there. Porsche Cup, please.
Vta A2-Main.
GT12R. Here comes John.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
John, take a lap.
John Hicks.
Take a lap or two.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Corner marshals out there. We need a marshal out there in the middle. We need a marshal over by the announcer over here. Let's go ahead and bring them down the straightaway, guys. It's going to be Brian Bodine at number 1, Scott at the 2, James at the 3, David at the 4.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
John Hicks at the number 6, Leo at the number 7, Nelson at the 8, Rick at the 9, and Tao at the
Less than 5.
10. We need a marshal over by Tech, guys. We need a marshal in the corner over by Tech. One of you guys, anybody a marshal along that side there? And we need another marshal in the middle, guys. So, thanks. You gonna cover that? Thanks, Tino. Thank you. All right, we're good. All right. Race number 28, GT12R A2. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Off and running. Good start. Race number 29. Get them ready to go. Front wheel drive Vta A2. Brian Bodine out in front by 2/10 over Scott Barnes, and Barnes 1 second out in front of James Nelson. David Constant in fourth and still last to round out the top five, followed by Tao, John, Leo, and Rick. One minute down with 7 minutes left to go, guys. One down, 7 to go. Fluorescent orange across the start finish line. That's our race leader. Barnes in the orange and blue, and then James Nelson in the orange. David Constant trying to stay with that front group. Started to look like a 3-car breakaway. Still in last, rounding out the top 5, followed by Hicks, Zhao, Tran, Yoder. Cortez did not start. Last time by for our race leader, 14.4. His hot lap is a 14.2. Scott Barnes, 14.6 the last time by. Now James Nelson moving up into the second spot with a 15.1. Nelson holds the hot lap of the race at a 14.2. So that light orange on the move right now. Nelson coming across the start-finish line. Nelson didn't have a very great A1, so he's looking to turn things around here in A2 and A3 for the GT12R class. Getting ready for front-wheel drive. Race number 29, front-wheel drive A2. Have them ready to go. All right, we got a good battle between John Hicks and Leo Zhao down the back straightaway. Not all battles are out front. Hicks and Zhao in through the center of the course. Hicks keeping the door closed on Zhao across the start-finish line. Hicks in the white car. Zhao in that gray. Over on the right-hand side, and now back in through the center of the course. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the 2 spot. Coming in through the center as Scott Barnes closing in on James Nelson. Second across the line, third across the line. Race leader coming up on traffic, guys. Fluorescent orange coming up on the blue. So we're coming up on Yoder and Zhao. Bodine in the orange, your leader. Thanks. .315 down, 4:45 left to go, guys. 3:15 down, 4:45 left. Oh, trouble on the right side. We are clear. 4:30 left to go, guys. Watch in the middle. And clear. Battle for second, making it through some traffic. We're coming up on Yoder. Yoder, you'll have second and third with you next. Looks like James Nelson still maintaining the 2 spot out there in that tangerine orange, coming up on Rick Yoder down the backstretch. And we're halfway there, 4 down and 4 to go. Third is still Scott Barnes, but here comes David Constant in fourth. Got a little battle shaping up for the 3 spot. Meanwhile, still Bodine out in front with a 3.8 second advantage in the fluorescent orange. Coming across the start-finish line now. Coming up on Still in Last. Still in Last is running in the 5 spot. Hicks in 6, Yoder in 7, Zhao, Tran, and Cortez to complete the running order here. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. So just before 1:30 in the afternoon, guys, we are going to keep charging ahead and enjoy the race action here as we get deep into A2s. And then we'll get into our B2s. And then we'll finish things off with our A3s and a nice trophy presentation at the end of the day. Head on over to the snack bar. Pick up some churros. They got some fresh churros made up over there. Get a snack, get a drink, hang out, and enjoy the racing. Maybe you're done with your lower main events, but you still want to hang out and spend the rest of the day with us. Feel free to do so, guys, at the Limo facility. This place is awesome. Big shout out to the Limo staff and crew. They've been hosting us for 3 days, so make sure to thank them on the way out. Let's also make sure that when we pack up, we police our area, We have trash bags and receptacles. So just like we said at the meeting, guys, let's respect the raceway and make sure that we're welcome back here. And make sure you guys are cleaning up your stuff. Bodine, Nelson, and Barnes, our top 3 here, followed by David Constant. And still in last to round out the top 5, Hicks, Yoder, and Zoe. We got just over 2 minutes left to go, guys. Thank you to our sponsors, Awesomatics USA, Hobby Wing, RC America, One Up Racing, Motive, Gravity, Ride USA, Gents Ace, Alera 3D, Protoform, Gonzo Paintworks, Ulti Tires, Exact RC, Square RC, and Axon. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors. We had a great set of raffle prizes. We still have some unclaimed prizes over there. Go and take a look. Make sure you see if you got a match with your tickets. And the next time you go shopping for products, think of those brand names. Bodine, Nelson, and Barnes, our top 3, followed by Constant, still in last to round out the top 5 here. 7 minutes down and 1 minute left to go. Final minute.
1 minute left
here. Bodine, 14.9 the last time by. Orange car getting some love through traffic there. Okay, so GT12R A1 winner was Bodine. So he's looking at a championship title if he can finish out front here. 30 seconds. Bodine, Nelson, and Barnes, our top 3 here, followed by Constant and still in last to round out the top 5. Yoder, Higgs out, and Tran to complete the running order. 15 seconds left to go. Ryan Bodine off the end of the straight, back over on the right-hand side, coming in through the center of the course. This will be his final lap. Keep going, guys, keep going. And the white flag is out. Brian Bodine is done with the win in A number 2. That'll make you our champion for GT12R. Congratulations to Brian Bodine on the win. Got a couple more to finish up, waiting on Rick. Scott Barnes, you're done in second. James Nelson third, and that's a race. Everybody is done. David Constant fourth and still in last, rounding out the top 5. Bring him in, shut him down, guys. Let's get you back out there to corner marshal. All right, race number 28. Let's get you guys back out there to corner marshal.
Nick Pantana.
Race number 29, you guys
Arthur Knight. Alan Lunghai. James Joyner. John Balatico. Rick Kemi. Jamie Manzanilla. Dominic Garza. Mike Carino. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, thanks to our marshals for getting out there promptly. We just need a couple more marshals over here on this side.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Slow down the straightaway, guys. Arthur Knight at the number 1, James Joyner at the 2, Pantana at the 3, Garza at the 4, Balatico at the 5, Manzanilla
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Cami at the number 7, Lungi at the number 8, Rob at the 9, and Carino at the 10. Leave the 9 open.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Are ready. Our drivers are ready. I'm just about ready. He's yelling the other way.
Less than 5.
Quarter marshals are ready. And our drivers are ready. We're going to race it in less than 5. Off and running. Race number 30 TC Mod. Race number 30 TC Mod A2. You guys should be going through tech. Arthur, Joyner, Pantana, followed by Garza, Balatico to round out the top 5. Cami, Manzanilla, Lungi, and Carino are complete running order. Going to be a 2-car breakaway. Yeah. Marshall on the back side of the track. Please advance to your spot in the middle. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Arthur out in front by a half a second over James Joyner, with Pantana in the 3rd spot. Garza in 4th and Balatico to round out the top 5. So our race leaders, Arthur and Joyner, these guys have been out in front most of the weekend here for the front wheel drive class and across the start finish line. Getting around Carino there. Uh-oh. Got a lapper in. Yep. All right, so we got him back around, and now Joyner picking up the top spots. It looks like Knight down to 2nd. James and Knight separated by 2/10, followed by Pantana in the 3 spot. Lead battle hot and heavy here down the back stretch. The gray with the green window trim versus the white and orange back in through the center of the course. Get ready for our A2 modified here. Make sure you guys are going through tech. So Arthur was our winner of A number 1. Right now he's in the 2 spot. They're coming up on that yellow car and we're clear. And there's our race leader, James Joyner, across the start finish line, 14.3 the last time by. Knight, 14.4. 6/10 between our top 2 of the 3rd place driver, Nick Pantana. Pantana, 15 flat the last time by. Nick across the start finish line, a white car with the Toyota stripes. Garza in 4th and Balatico to round out the top 5. Looking farther back in the pack is Manzanilla in the 6th position. Cami in 7, Lungi in 8, and Carino in the 9th spot. And our race leader, James Joyner, out in front by 1.9 over Arthur Knight, with Nick Pantana in the 3rd spot, 5.5 behind. 2nd place coming up on the copper top, and we're clear. Race leader is going to be coming up on the blue and yellow. Gray car, green windows, our race leader. Coming up on Garza. It's about a half a straightaway length, maybe a little bit more for Joyner overnight with 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
We're heading into race number 30, guys. We're heading into race number 30, so we're still on a pretty good pace for the day. Joyner and Knight separated by 1.4. Pantana in 3rd. Don't forget to stick around, guys. We do have plaques for the B main events. 35 seconds left to go. Garza in 4th. Manzanilla to round out the top 5, followed by Cami, Lungi, and Balatico. Almost a full straightaway length now for Joyner overnight. This is going to take it to an A3. Keep going, guys. Keep going. We got 10 seconds left. All right, guys, and the white flag is out when you cross the start-finish line. You will be done. James Joyner, you're done with the win. Arthur Knight, you're done with second. Here comes Pantana for third. One more to finish up, and that's the race. Everybody is done. It's going to be James Joyner taking the win, Arthur Knight second, and Nick Pantana third, followed by Dominic Garza and Jaime Manzanilla to round out the top five. You get all your race results online at Live RC. And we'll have that live stream available, guys. So if you want to watch the race and review your racing, it's going to be online through the Limo Carpet Racing channel. Find it on YouTube. Just search the name of the event or type in the name Limo or both. Race number 30 coming up, guys. Race number 30 coming up. Can we get our corner marshals
Brandon
out
Clements.
there? Race number 29. Hop
E.J.
on,
Evans.
Marshall, please.
Lex Tyler. Jordan Constant. Stuart Mason. Jacob Cruz. Ed White Cotton.
Away, guys, back straight away. We need help. Get the rest of our corner marshals out into position, please.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and take them down the back straightaway. It looks like we are ready to go. Get the rest of our quarter marshals into position.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What's the last name?
All right, so let's get the rest of our quarter marshals out into position, guys. John Balatico actually finished in 5th, Manzanilla 6th, Cami 7th, Lungi, and Carino. We had one missed lap for John. All right, guys, this is race number 30 right here, modified. Look at the lineup, looks good on the grid. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Modified TC A2 off and running. We saw Stuart Mason take the win in A1. Mason and Cruz, 2-car breakaway battle for third. Coming down the back straightaway, Jordan, EJ, and Lex. Jordan in the third spot over on the right-hand side. Jordan broke out of round number 1. See if he can finish in the top 3 here in A2. Stuart Mason and Jacob Cruz separated by 1.3 the last time by, and the white and blue across the start-finish line, a race leader. Looks like Stuart running his paint jobs from the Worlds. Going across the start-finish line. Mason down the back stretch. 11.9. Jacob Cruz in the second spot. 12.1. It's still going to be about 1.5 seconds. All right. Looks like the white car picked up a spot. Jordan down to the fourth spot. EJ into the top 3. All right, so we got 2 minutes in and 3 minutes left to go. Got 2 minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. Race number 31. You guys should be through tech front wheel drive B2. Race leader down the back stretch, guys, coming up on maybe Jordan, and we're clear. And our race leader coming up on the white car now. In through the center of the course. Second place getting around Jordan quickly. So second place across the start finish line is going to be 2.1 second lead here. Mason, our winner from A1. If he takes the win here in A2, he'll be our champion here at the inaugural West Coast Indoor Championship. Jordan is the local fast guy over here on the right-hand side through the middle of the course. Stuart Mason and Jacob Cruz both participated at the IFMAR World Championships. E.J. Evans in the 3 spot, followed by Brandon Clements and Ed Whitecotton to round out the field here, Jordan. Off the course. Lex off the course. We got 5 still rolling. Stuart Mason, 11.7 last time by, off the end of the straightaway. Jacob Cruz in the second spot, 11.7 as well. Identical lap time, still going to stay at that 2-second gap between first and second, with E.J. Evans in the third spot, 8.3 behind. And there's E.J. across the start finish line, 12 flat. Clements in fourth, and Whitecotton to round out the top 5. And there's Brandon off the end of the straightaway. Over on the right-hand side and back in through the middle. Brandon across the start-finish line. 11.8, that was Brandon's hot lap.
1 minute left.
He's one of those few that's faster when you talk about him. All right, Stuart Mason out in front by 1.9. Mason's got clean track out in front of him. Only 45 seconds left to go. $30 seconds, guys. Second place coming up on Brandon. Or sorry, EJ. Brandon is starting to close in on EJ. We could have a battle here for the third spot right at the end. 10 seconds left to go. Let's see if the Clements rig can catch EJ here across the start finish line. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Off the end of the straightaway battle for third. EJ trying to keep the door closed. Clements looking for a move in that solid white car. Wow. All right, and it will be EJ to take third. That's a race, guys. Bring him in and shut him down. Trying to find every available piece of property out there, but it'll be E.J. Evans holding on to third. Jacob Cruz, you got second. And Stuart Mason, a win in A1, a win in A2. You are our champion for TC Mod. Good run. Good job. Top qualifier and a win in A1 and A2. We'll see you on the podium a little later on. All right, guys, let's get race number
John Gonzalez.
31 going right here. Front wheel drive TC B2.
Josh Hayden.
And Hayden. In a head-to-head battle here, guys. You guys don't need marshals. No, just kidding. All right, let's get our marshals out there. Jacob's already out there. Thanks. Yes. We're going to get 7 out there for you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our quarter marshals out there. Gonzo at the number 1.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Josh, you're going to line up at the number 2. We're just waiting on our quarter marshals.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Chill, chat, chill. The live stream's going wild right now. Come on, guys. Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out here. Let's get our marshals into position here.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
We're going to need some volunteer turn marshals for the next one, obviously. So anybody that can help us out in the next race, that would be greatly appreciated, guys. Let's get the rest of our modified guys out here. Make sure you're present.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. A head-to-head battle here. Front wheel
Less than
drive.
5.
B2. Corner marshals are ready. The drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Oh, man. And Gonzo taking a bobble. He took Josh with him. And then Josh just tosses it right into the corner. So Gonzo back out in front. Oh. Okay. Jordan, make sure you're out here marshalling, please. Even though we only have 2 cars, we need everybody present out here to marshal. Uh-oh, what's it? Sounds like body tuck. That thing is just one Hello Kitty sticker shy of having the correct livery. Gonzo out in front, down the back stretch. Oh, man, stop and go for the leader. And this is our Ricky Bobby battle right here. If you ain't first, you're last. Quivering pink. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. 4 minutes left to go here. Gonzo out in front by 1.4. Across the start-finish line. I think Gonzo's battled adversity more than anybody else this weekend. He had to drive all the way back to San Jose to get a different radio when he arrived the first day. All right, enough storytelling. There he is across the start-finish line. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Got 3:30 left here. 1:30 in, 3:30 left. And our race leader, Gonzo, creeping around those corners, coming across the start-finish line, 15.3. Josh just hit his hot lap, 16.1. Backed it up with 17.8. All right, we got 2 down, and 3 to go. Got 2 down, 3 to go. Gonzo out in front by 4.8 over Josh. Josh just hit his hot lap, 15.2. Getting ready for race number 32, guys. GT12R B2. $230 down and $230 left to go. Got $230 down, $230 left.
Thank you.
At least some like Karopi headlights or something. Or what's the store? Danso? You can have a big Danso sticker on the side there. Looking like Mr. Bubble. Josh is one of those guys that drives worse when I make him laugh. I'm going to stop. Gonzo out in front by 8.4. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, guys. 1:30 left. $19 and a $5.08 for Gonzo. Hayden in the second spot. $18 and a $5.04. John Gonzalez down the backstretch. $19 and a $5.07 pace now with just over 1 minute left to go.
One minute left.
Race number 32 is coming up next, guys. Race number 33, start head to tech. 35 seconds left to go. Gonzo 15.6 the last time by Hayden, 16.9. It's going to be a 13-second lead here for Gonzo. 15.2 hitting the hot lap late in this one for Gonzo on lap number 17. He's working on lap number 18 right now. You didn't want to break, but you stopped in the worst place. 5 seconds left to go. Gonzo out in front. Josh in second. To finish first. First, you must finish. White flag is out when you cross the start-finish line. You'll be done. Gonzo, you're done with first. And Josh, you're done with second. That is a race, guys. Stick around for your hardware a little later on today. All right, good job, guys. We need you two out to corner marshal. We're going to need several volunteers. If anybody can help us out, that'd be greatly appreciated. Good job by our front-wheel drive, guys. I can't wait to build mine. I'll be in that heat with you. All right, guys, let's get the rest of you back out there to corner marshal. Only had two, and then, man, we're going to need at least 4 or 5 volunteers, so lots of help from the pit area if we could get anybody that we've
Michael Evert,
provided.
Jake Alton,
A little bit of
Rick
grace
Kemi,
to come back out,
Larry Nazarino,
reciprocate,
Bruce Lewis,
get a front row view for a couple minutes out here on the track, guys.
Patrick
Couple
Silvero,
volunteer corner marshals to get going, yeah. Need a marshal in
George
the middle,
Cowrie,
need a marshal on each side. We're looking for a couple volunteer corner marshals. Guys, we only had 2 in the last race, so we will be requesting volunteer marshals. Anybody want to help? Any champion? Anybody that's already wrapped up your A1 or A2? Let's get some champions out here to
1 minute to the start of the race.
cover. Couple volunteers, guys. Looking for a little bit of help. We only had 2 drivers, so let's round up a couple volunteers, guys.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that as a donation. Thank you. We've been taking it easy on some of the 12 skill guys, so maybe that some of you guys have time right now. Thank you very much.
30 seconds to
Appreciate
the
it.
start of the race.
Devin, thanks, man. All you guys. Team players. All right, let's go ahead and start lining them up. Jake at the number 1, Rick Cami at the number 2. Michael, you're going to line up at the 3. Larry at the 4, Patrick
15
at the
seconds
5,
to the
Bruce
start of
at
the race.
6, and then George, you're going to line up at the number 7.
Less
All right,
than
looks like
5.
We are ready to go, guys. This is GT12R B2. We're going racing. The sound of the start tone. All right, thanks again to those volunteer marshals. We do appreciate it, guys. We are off and running. This is race number 32. We got race number 33 coming up next. We'll keep things moving, and perhaps we'll see that trophy presentation right around 4 o'clock, which would be a great finishing time for all these long 8-minute and 6-minute races that we've been having. So stick around for your trophy presentation at the end of the day. Jake Alton out in front, Cami in second, Everett in third, followed by Silvero and Sereno to round out the top 5, Lewis and Corey. Our race leader is Jake. 25 and a 6 flats. Rick Cami in the second spot, 25 and a 6.09. Michael in third, 25 and a 6.12. Alton leading the parade. Rick and Michael right there with him, 3-car breakaway. Race leader in front of the driver's stand, kicking around traffic. Whew. Yeah, they're making you work for it, Jake. Jake, Rick, and Michael. So we got, I shouldn't even say it. The last time I started talking about him, it didn't work out. And then that guy followed by Everett in third, Silvero in fourth, and Nazareno to round out the top five. All right, we got some action up in front. Top three down the back stretch here. We got a good race going on in the B2 with 2:30 in and 3:30 left to go. GT12R, pretty cool class. We don't really run this one down south. Jake out in front, Rick in second, Michael in third. 1.1 second lead for Jake over Rick with Everett 3/10 behind, so putting that pressure on. Oh man, that was Rick. Got the battle of the blue cars going door to door. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. .330 down, 230 left, guy. 330 down, 230 left. All right, Michael down the back stretch in the red, white, and blue. And then in third, we got Rick Cammy. And Rick back in through the left-hand side. Rick trying to reel in Michael here down off the end of the straightaway for the 2 spot. Meanwhile, our racer is still Jake Alton. There's the leader across the start finish line in the white and yellow. Watch it in the right-hand side, and we're clear. Guys, we got TC 21.5 stock coming up next, B2, race number 33. Race number 34 start heading to Tech, and race number 34 start heading to Tech. One minute and 10 seconds left to go. Trouble at the end of the straight. We're clear. All right, second place coming through, guys. Red, white, and blue.
1 minute
that's
left.
A lead battle coming up on Jake, too. Across the start finish line, Jake and Michael for the top spot. This will be an opportunity for Rick to get back in the mix as well. Lead battle coming up on the gray car. Jake and Michael separated by 3/10. These guys just barely missing the big show. We took the top 10 to the main, so we're watching the B main here. All right, 20 seconds left to go, guys. Five seconds left to go. Jake versus Michael with Rick right behind him in the final lap battle of the B2. Will it be Jake or will it be Michael? To the stripe. It's going to be Jake. All right, Jake, you are done with the win. Michael, you're done with second. Rick, you're done with third. Waiting for 2 more to finish. Here comes Patrick and Bruce. And that's the race, guys. Bring them in.
Transponder 8094541.
Bring him in, shut him down. Jake Alton taking the win. Michael Everett second. Rick Cammy third. Nazareno fourth. And Lewis fifth. Yo. What? Well, we do for the B's,
Dan
we do
Debbie,
B1 and B2.
Ronnie Rones.
Doubles for the lower. Yeah. So, yeah, when we get to that final leg, it's just going to be A3. Oh, I know what you're asking about.
Yoshimitsu
I'll call
Funabashi.
you over. Yeah, it'll be a few more. We got to get through the rest of the B2.
Sal Alvarez.
And we got some good lower main event action, guys. You're racing for
Brandon
trophies
Moody.
here. You're racing for plaques.
Dominic Garza.
Wally hooked us up. I love the little stands that they come with. That's a classy touch. So big shout out to SRG, Super Rad Graphics. I get some stickers done by Walter. Great guy and a great product. Thanks, Wally. All right, guys, let's get the rest of our quarter marshals out there. This is race number 33, TC 21.5 stock B2. Tao, cross
1 minute
again.
to the start of the race.
Okay, it was coming up as Anson. I guess you loaned him the car.
Thao Tren.
Okay. Slow on the back straightaway, guys. I already got one parked back there. Slow
45
on the back straightaway.
seconds
Let's
to the
close
start
it.
of the
Slow on
race.
back straightaway. It's
Review
gonna be
Savali.
Savali at the number 1. Ravu, pull it on up to the number 1. Brandon Moody already established at the number 2. John Cadillo out.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Open. Dominic Garza at the 4. Thao Tran, you're going to be at the number 5. Sal Alvarez at the 6. Dan Debbie at the 7.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Narb, you're going to be at the 8. Yoshimitsu at the number 9.
Less than 5.
And Ronnie Rones at the number 10. Need another marshal over here, guys. Thanks. Narb, take a practice lap. Just go slow down the straightaway. If you want to take a practice lap, you can. We need to round up one more marshal over here on the by the tech table. We need a marshal over by the tech
Narb
table. Guys.
Varashikian.
Jake Alton, Michael Everett, Rick Cammy, Larry, Bruce, Patrick, and George. We got one. Thank you. It's T. T's covering. No? Yeah. I think that, you know, in this facility, you're probably athletically capable. Okay. Quarter marshals are ready. We'll fix that grid up. Okay. Quarter marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. It's TC 21.5 B2. We're going racing in less than 5. Off and running. Ravu get away clean. And our race leaders down the back straightaway looking like a 3-car breakaway. Ravu, Brandon, and Dominic. Followed by Sal and Dan to round out the top 5. Good start to this one for the B2 main event. These guys just barely missing the big show. In TC 21.5, which was our largest class. So remember, when you marshal, guys, we are requesting that you walk and you do not stop abruptly. So we actually kind of marshal slow. Brandon Moody out in front, Savali in second, and Garza in the 3 spot, followed by Debbie and Narb to round out the top 5. All right, so Narb, it looks like Narb has body tuck. Yep, he's got body tuck passenger rear in that white and orange. And he says, picture me rolling down off the end of the straight. He's not stopping for anything. Moody out in front, Garza in the second spot, 2.3 seconds apart with Ravu Savali in the 3rd spot. Dan Debbie and Narb to round out the top 5. Sal, Ronnie, Yoshimitsu, Tao to complete the running order. John Cadillo did not start. Our race leader, Moody, should be this pink one down off the end of the straightaway. Dominic Garza in the 2nd spot. We got another one with body tuck out there on the right side. Driver's rear. And it's unstuck there. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Moody in the hot pink. Another one of our racers coming all the way from Washington to join us across the start-finish line. 14.2 down the back stretch. Garza in the second spot, trailing by 3.1. Then we got Devi in the third position. Across the start finish line is Devi in that light blue. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Devi. Devi should be crossing the start finish line now. And then Narb in the white and orange. Watch it coming onto the straightaway. And we're clear. Moody out in front. Garza in the second spot. Separated by 4.4 now with Devi 2.1 behind him. Dan over on the right-hand side. Working his way back in through the center of the course. Going across start finish line. It's going to be that white sedan in third down the backstretch. He'll be coming up on a little bit of traffic. Meanwhile, here's our race leader across the start finish line in the hot pink. 14.5 for our race leader, Moody, off the end of the straightaway. Garza in the second spot, trailing by 4.9. Pretty big lead here for the pink car. And then our third place driver, Devi, in the white car. Going to be fending off Narb in the white and orange. Narb's coming up on a blue car. That's a lapper. He's trying to move out of the way, but he kind of went to the wrong side. Narb not getting the good end of that deal. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go. So third place, Dan Devi, with a little bit of breathing room now. Followed by Narb in fourth and Sal to round out the top five. Make it Ravu rounding out the top five. So Ravu making a little comeback here in the white car. Savali right now trailing by just 9/100ths to Sal. So that's a battle between the red and the white as they come down the backstretch with Narb right behind him. Three-way battle for the fourth position. And it looks like Narb got around Ravu there. So Narb on the move here in the white and orange. We got 1 minute left to go, guys.
1 minute left.
Brandon, Dominic, and Dan getting ready for race number 34, TC 25.5 B2 coming up next. So as we finish up our B2s and you are done for the day, guys, stick around. If you finish in the top three, and you can see that on Live RC, how you're ranking once we've completed both rounds of your lower main events. You'll see where you ranked up. And stick around for that first, second, and third plaques in the B main event. So props to our race organizers and promoters for thinking of those of us that don't make the big show. He got all of that 10 points. Oh, man, that was Yoshimitsu with a 10-pointer. Might as well 3D print a target for that one. 10 seconds left to go, guys. All right, Devi and Sal set to battle it out for the 3 spot here. All the way down to the wire, and the white flag is out. When you cross the start-finish line, you'll be done. Dominic, you're done. That was a beautiful paint job. Dan, you're done with third. Holding on to it there. You can breathe now, Dan. All right, Sal, you're done with fourth. Narb, you're done. Waiting on Brandon Moody for the win. And Ravu, that's a race. Everybody is done, guys. All right, Brandon Moody taking the win. Dominic Garza second. Dan Devi third. Sal fourth. Narb fifth. Bring them in, shut them down. Let's get you guys back out there to quarter marshal. We got race number 34 coming up right here.
Eric Falk.
Jason, what'd you get? I can check it. Jason, what'd you get? You got some winners? Not bad, man. 486 and 449. 486 is good. 449.
John Gonzalez. Brad West.
All right, we got
Jurgen Cheese Tenny.
Prizes over here at the raffle table. A body and a shirt, not bad. I won a hoodie. I'm stoked. Got an Awesomatics hoodie. Don't have an Awesomatics card yet. Awesomatics is our title sponsor. Thank you to Awesomatics USA. That's amazing support. I believe that's still Hefty Jesus that's running things over there for the USA division. Thanks, Hefty.
1 minute to the start of the race.
More,
Brett Ong.
marshal spots to fill here. We got to get a marshal down at the Gens Ace banners. We should have no trouble getting marshals out there, guys. All drivers from the last race hop on out.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshall at that white chair over there. We're going to Marshall in this corner over here as well.
Yoshimitsu Funabashi.
Okay, so John Cadillo, let's get you out here to Marshall. Ronnie, let's get you out here to Marshall. Thou,
30
Babu,
seconds to the start of the
Naru,
race.
Sal, Dan, Dominic, and Brandon. The only guy we should be missing is Yoshimitsu because he's running back to back. John, you want to help with that white chair over there? That's the easiest one to get to. Oh, are you creeping over there
15
now?
seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, you're taking it? Then you're going to be over here by Tech, John. All right, thanks. All right, we're just about ready to go here, guys. Let's
Less than
line
5.
up. TC 25-5, B2, Eric Falk at the 1, Yoshimitsu at the 2. Leave the 3 open. Brad West at the 4. Gonzo at the 5. Leave the 6 open. Jurgen at the 7. Brett at the 8.
George Cowrie.
All right. Oh, George, you're going to line up at the 6. All right. Looks like we're just about ready to go here, guys. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Sleeping on the grid, and we're off and running. White and red was looking over in the pits. All right. Race number 34 in that B-Main fashion. Eric Falk out in front, Yoshimitsu and Gonzo. Trouble for the white and red. Oh, that's Brad off the course. All right, guys, race number 35. Let's get them ready to go. You guys should be heading through Tech, 12 scale, 13.5. Body tuck in a big way, go high on the straight. It looks like he's doing yoga. We're clear. What happened, Brad? All right, so Eric Falk out in front, Yoshimitsu in the second spot, Gonzo in third, followed by Jurgen and George. Jurgen down off the end of the straightaway. There's Jurgen back in through the center of the course here. Coming across the start-finish line. Keep it steady. Good job. Jurgen's going way wide for these guys. He said, I don't want to take you out. I just want to have a clean run myself. Eric Falk out in front. Fudobashi in the second spot. Gonzo in third, followed by Shastani. And Corey to round out the top 5. Ong and West to complete the running order. Our race leader, Eric Falk. Battling it out with Yoshimitsu Funabashi across the start-finish line. This is our lead battle, guys. Bringing out the race colors for Sunday. Off the end of the straightaway. And back through the center of the course. Coming up on the peak car, we're clear. Good lead battle here across the start-finish line, separated by 3/10, 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go. We are halfway there. Uh-oh, touched him, and he's going to wait. Good sportsmanship from Yoshimitsu. He wants an honest pass. Race number 35 coming up, guys, just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. We'll work our way all the way through 48 races today, guys. So we did 57 yesterday with some breaks. Today we're going all the way through, no breaks. So we'll definitely finish at a good time today. Get you guys on the road so you could get safely home this evening. Thank you to everybody for coming far and wide. A huge success here for the inaugural WCIC up here at Limo Carpet Raceway. Thanks, guys. 150 entries is a great way to start. I believe this club's only been going for a couple months in this facility. Big shout out to the pole position RC Club guys as well. Falk, Yoshimitsu battling out for the top spot, separated by a half a second. Well, these guys just start letting up down off the end of the straightaway. Big action up front. Yoshimitsu trying to find a way around Eric. Coming up on that pink and purple. They get around. Good form here. TC 25.5 looks fun. Back in through the center of the course. Eric still holding it out in front of Yoshimitsu Funabashi.
1 minute left.
Falk and Funabashi down the back straightaway again. Less than a minute left to go. Oh, man. And Funabashi spins him out. He's going to wait for him to get back in position. You spun him out. You could give him the spot back. Something's wrong with the car. He said, it wasn't my fault. 35 seconds left to go. Well, we know Yoshi already waited for him once, so in through the center of the course. These guys are having an honest battle in the B2. 25.5 TC. Things coming to a close here. Just 20 seconds left to go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. How's George doing out there? George is in the 4th spot across the start-finish line. Let's go, George. The blue car with the green wing. George is just 1 spot out of the top 3. The 3rd place position across the start-finish line. Gonzo saved by the bell. You're done. Gonzo's done in 3rd. George, you're done with 4th. Yoshi, you're done with the win. Eric, you're done with 2nd. We're waiting for one more to finish up. And that's the race. Everybody is done. It's going to be Yoshimitsu Funabashi taking the win. Good job, Yoshi. Eric Falk 2nd and Gonzo 3rd. Let's bring him in and shut him down. Come back out in corner marshal. Race number 35. You guys are up.
It's your birthday, not mine.
You know, when you get to my age, you give away on your birthday, you don't get. Anytime. Always pay for the gas.
You know gas is only $4 a gallon.
But you know what I do? You know what I do, Eric? Listen to the rest of the always there for gas. I've got a little envelope in each car.
That's just like the 20 and
Kevin Jones.
phone. Like, oh, I don't have any. Wait, I have something. That's like when you're going to be stranded. That's the serious
Kenneth Jones.
emergency steak dinner.
All right, guys, we are just about ready to get going. Let's hustle back out to corner marshal. This is race number 35.
1 minute to the start of the race.
That's the guy that knows the Persian rug.
All right, let's get the rest of you guys out there to corner marshal. George is over here with me. Yoshi's out there. One on the far side. Thanks, Gonzo.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so George is going to just cover the corner over there. All right, yeah, you could be right here, Reverend. All right, it looks like we're ready to go. I mean, we got more than enough.
30
marshals
seconds
for
to the
this
start of the
two-man
race.
Let's line them up. Kevin at the 1, Kenneth at the 2. Corner marshals, please pay attention. Good luck to these
15
drivers.
seconds
We're
to the
going
start of the
race.
race.
Sound of the start tone. Kevin and Kenneth. Father and son, Dad taking the lead for a moment there. Let's go. Kevin getting loose. Kenneth out front. Kenneth out in front of the white. Kevin in the 2nd spot here. Race number 35 on the track. 36. Get him ready. right, these guys put on a show for us here. Father and son coming across the start-finish line. Down the backstretch. Ooh, man, Kenneth stuffing it. And a chain reaction. Kevin ends up in the boards. So we got about 2 hours left in racing, guys. We got about 13 races left to go. We got a lot of 8-minute races, and of course our triple A's as we come into the A3 portion of our race program, and just a few more races here. Coming up next, we'll have that front-wheel drive TC. We'll have front-wheel drive TC B1 coming up. And then we'll get into our final portion, which will be our A3s, guys. A3s start at race number 37. We're on race number 35 right now. So one more lower main event to go here. Kenneth Jones, Kevin Jones. Kenneth, 14 flat, the white car leading the way. Kevin in the blue car. Gotta hand it to Kevin. Trying his hand at that modified class. That is a tough class for the 12 scale. Kevin's been running out there with the big guys this weekend. 3 down and 5 to go. Got 3 down and 5 to go. 13.8 for Kenneth. 15.6 for Kevin. $3:15 in and 4:45 left to go, guys. 3:15 in and 4:45 left to go. It's a father and son race right here. The Ricky Bobby battle. Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last. Kenneth Jones and Kevin Jones separated by 10.5. Kenneth, who finished in the second spot in the first B, and now leading the way here by quite a bit over Kevin. So the tables have turned. 4 minutes still remain. All right, halfway there, guys. 4 down and 4 to go. Kenneth down the back stretch, 13.8. I want to try 12 scale, but I kind of think that it's fun until it's not. I don't know. I haven't tried one yet, but down the back stretch, it looks like you could really just punt this thing and just be done. They are wicked fast little slot cars without rails out there. 14.1. Kevin Jones, 14.4. 9.5 second lead. Dad is out in front. Looks like Kevin's capturing all this on the GoPro. We got lots of video surveillance going on, including our YouTube stream. Guys, thanks to everybody for watching online. We got viewers online right here on our YouTube channel. Let's see how many we got going here. Come on, guys, send a like. We got 5 concurrent viewers right now checking out the action, but we are adding more and more subscriptions to our live stream, guys. We had 29 subscriptions yesterday, so find the live stream this week online and send a like. Give us a follow here for the club. It'll help the club grow, and the production's been great. Rick, thank you very much for putting all this together with the high-quality cameras and stuff. We got live audio and the live video streaming. You can find it on YouTube. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Kenneth and Kevin separated by 13 seconds. Well, it looks like Dad about to put you a lap down. I jinxed it. All right, 2 minutes left to go, guys. 2 minutes left. Yeah, that is the smallest triple XL I've seen. All right, 1 minute and 45 seconds, guys. 1:45 left to go here. Kenneth Jones in the white car. Let's take a lap with him. Coming across the start-finish line. 14.3. Over here on the left-hand side. Down the back straightaway. Through the coat hangers on the right-hand side. Now back in through the dog leg to the center. Now in front of the driver's stand. Chicane to the start-finish line. All right, good lap right there. 14.2. Hot lap of the race comes from Kenneth at the 13.6. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go, guys. 1:20 left to go. Blue car of Kevin in the second spot. Let's take a lap with Kevin here. Over on the left-hand side, no wheel wells.
1 minute
down
left.
The back stretch. No wheel wells in the back. Over on the right-hand side, tagging the boards through the coat hangers. Dad's coming around him. Oh, man, Dad just put your lap down. Stuffed it. And back in front of the chicane and across the start-finish line. Down the back straightaway, 35 seconds left to go, guys. We're going to need a ton of volunteer marshals. Let's see how many people we have in the next race. Front-wheel drive TC, we should have quite a few. We're going to need several volunteer marshals, guys. We'll need several volunteer marshals if you guys could help us out. I just looked it up. That's why I said, I was like, hey, yeah. We have quite a few. 2. That's a couple. All right, guys. 3, 2, and the 1. We'll still need at least 3 volunteer marshals in addition to these 2 guys. White flag is out. When you cross the start finish line, you're done. Kevin, you're done with second. Here comes Kenneth in through the center of the course. Kenneth can take the win here in B2 for 12 scale 13.5. That is race, guys. All right, the father and son battle. Good job. Must be fun. Bring them in and shut them down, guys. Let's get a couple volunteer marshals out there, guys. Yeah, so it's actually not this race that we need a bunch of volunteers. It's
John
the following
Gonzalez.
race. Usgt A3 coming up next, guys. Usgt A3 coming up next, race number 37. So we'll need a couple volunteers for the next race as well. All right, you on the right setting there? Just make a little
Josh Hayden.
adjustment to the trim. Make sure it's going straight. Oh, yeah. Gonzo, looks like he's ready. Josh, let's go ahead and line him up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys. Front-wheel drive TC, B-main event right here. Corner marshals. Maybe we could get one guy in the middle. Thanks. Ravu's going to cover the middle.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. Corner marshals, please pay attention. Good luck, drivers. We're going to race it. The sound of the start tone.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, head-to-head battle right here. Josh went from the carpool lane to the emergency lane. Come on, keep it in the center. Oh, no, I'm stopping. That's it. No more talking. Race leader Gonzo. there's a certain point you got to make the decision between the 3D printed bumper and the foam bumper. Gonzo out in front, Hayden in the second spot, trailing by 3.1 the last time by. Our race leader, 15.4. John off the end of the straightaway. Gonzo out in front by 5 seconds now. Hayden in the 2 spot in the pink car. Race number 37 coming up next, guys. Race number 37 filtering through the tech area. Guys, we're going to need a lot of help for this final A main event for USGT. So if we could get a couple volunteer corner marshals out there, that would be very helpful. Once again, guys, we'll be looking for several volunteers. We'll keep the program moving. Right now, we're scheduled to have our trophy presentation a little bit after 4 o'clock. So let's start off our A3s with a little bit of help, a lot of help. Let's round up some volunteer turn marshals as we start heading into our final leg of day 3. The A3s coming up next, guys. We're going to need a lot of help, please. 3 minutes left to go here. Only 2 drivers on the driver's stand. They missed it by that much. We even put it to a vote, and the guys said, nope, we only want 10 in the main, just like he said in the driver's meeting. So these 2 guys set in a head-to-head battle where we just saw Kenneth and Kevin in a head-to-head battle. So these are fun and sometimes exciting. Right now it's not a huge lead, but 9.7. There's a lot of ground to make up here for the pink car. It's an interesting dynamic, that's for sure. We got Gonzo, who's been racing forever, and Josh, who's just been racing for about 18 months. Less than that? 10 months, okay. Let's get that correct. He's been racing for 10 months. Into his second season. You're in the 2025 season now. Yes. So it looks like he's been racing for 2 years, but it's been 10 months. Oh, trouble for Gonzo. We got to stop and go. Now Josh out in front. Here we go. Hit the pace car. Yeah, Josh, you got to practice. I would personally practice my brake check move here. Slam on the brakes right there. Then really run. All right, Josh Hayden, 15.2. Gonzo, 15.2. Come on, man. High centered on that little dot. You need more droop. All right, 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go, guys.
This is the last. Do you have to do it again?
Oh, man, and a big tumble there for Josh. Back, gone.
1 minute left.
Ground rule double. They called it back. All right, 1 minute left to go here. Josh and Gonzo put on a show for us. Oh, traction roll for Gonzo. The spectator stepped away like it was a snake. All right. Oh, and now Josh waiting for Gonzo to do a little bit. Not all the way. Let's go. Give me that little golfer's handicap, okay? Gonzo's the scratch golfer. Josh with a little bit of a handicap here through the middle. 30 seconds left to go. Come on, keep it off those boards. These rain gutters are $11. We had a guy buy 3 of them. He put a down payment on 2 more. So if you break it, you buy it. Oh, man, Gonzo threading the needle. Come on, Josh. Well, front wheel drive's a little tricky. You got to stay off the brake and start pushing like a snowplow. 5 seconds left to go. Gonzo out in front by a half a straightaway length. Oh, man. And the party kazoo. Gonzo coming across the start finish line. Gonzo going to take the win. Josh Hayden second. And a close battle right there at the end. All right, guys, that's it. Bring them in and shut them down. We're going to need a couple volunteer turn marshals for this one.